I'm Tracy Townsend, along with Jay Plyburn. We're interrupting regular programming with a breaking news update. In the last 5 minutes, we've learned I-70 westbound near Hague Avenue is back open after what Columbus police are calling a road rage shooting. We have 10 TV News reporter Kira Lake, who is live at the scene. She just talked to police in the last few minutes.
Kira, what are you finding out?
I did, and they have been removing cones in this area. I do want to step aside to show you that the vehicle that driver was in, it still remains here. This black Ford F-150, and two officers are behind that vehicle because we're told they're still waiting for it to get towed at this moment. And now the latest update that we have from Columbus Police, now that came in around 8:10, and we are in a safe location to show you this scene. But as you can see here, traffic is moving along nicely now since, like you said, the road is back open while CPD investigates. They've moved the cones in this area to make way for traffic to move through. And we also learned from police that 911 was called by the man who says that he was shot, and that happened shortly after 7 this morning. Now we're told he was shot while driving west on I-70 near Mound Street after a road rage incident involving the driver of a gold SUV, specifically a gold Equinox. Now I can't see that vehicle here. Police say they're still looking for it, but as you can see, that black Ford F-150, it's still here. Now that's the vehicle the man says he was driving when he was shot. Now, when we first arrived here not too long ago, police say that they're actually on their way to the hospital now to go check on that man to just confirm that he was actually shot in the face. He says it's a possibility that that man could have been hit by glass in the vehicle, so that's something we're still working to confirm, but we do know that man was injured in the face. Now again, police are still looking for that gold SUV, that gold Equinox. So if it's something that you can actually help police find, if you have any information to share with them that could lead them to kind of put an end to this situation, they're asking for your help right now. A gold Equinox, the situation happened around 7 this morning. If you were in that area, they would like to hear from you. Also, they're checking cameras in this area, so maybe we will possibly be getting some footage that you can check out to see if that's a vehicle that you could identify or something looks obvious to you that you know who was behind the wheel of that car. But as we learn more information, we'll be sure to keep you updated both on air and online. Back to you, Tracy and Jay.
All right, thank you so much, Kira. Amy Steigerwald has been following this and another situation because, Amy, the road there just opened.
Yeah, we're following two situations actually on I-70 westbound, both of them this morning back open. So let's break down what I'm talking about here. So this is the first one Kira was just referring to, I-70 westbound, starting from that 70-71 split all the way to that 76-70 split. That is kind of the area that they were investigating this morning, and that area was shut down for quite some time, just reopening within the past 10 minutes. Also separate incident, totally different, but there was a tanker truck fire not too far west from there, I-70 westbound between Hilliard Rome Road and all the way down to 142 was blocked off as well, going westbound for quite some time. Also reopening within the past half hour. However, I have been speaking with even just friends taking the freeway this morning. They tell me it's really still backed up. A 25-minute commute taking almost an hour for them this morning. So if you are coming from really anywhere on the east side, I would use 670, or if you need to go beyond 270 still this morning, I would just take Broad Street. As you can see, we've still got many lingering backups on I-70 westbound here this morning. Let's give you the best look we can at these situations. If you take a look in that upper right-hand camera, that is what was shut down for hours this morning. Thankfully, both east and westbound traffic flowing nicely at that 70-71 split. And that investigation Kira was just at, not too far from this bottom left-hand camera, just east of Wilson Road. We're seeing traffic flow as well over there. However, let's take a look in that upper left-hand camera. I-70, this is just beyond Hilliard Rome Road, a little bit further west. And you can see we've still got those backups, things nearly at a standstill. As they kind of flip that camera around, you can get a better look at what we're talking about, where they've still got things just down to one lane to make sure crews are able to safely clear this out. Again, this is on I-70 westbound, just past Hilliard Rome Road. Still got crews clearing over there. Here's a look bottom right at the 76-70 split. Traffic being maintained in both directions there as well, so you are clear to travel through that stretch. But again, definitely a little bit of a mess this morning. If you're coming from the east side, I would use Broad Street or 670, just depending on how far west you gotta go, because things definitely very slow this morning. Of course, we'll keep an eye on this, and if any new information develops, we're gonna let you know. But for now, just use those detours for the time being. I'm gonna send things back to you guys.
All right, so I-70 westbound reopening again after what is an apparent road rage shooting and also an accident involving a truck. Things still slow because people have been sitting there for quite a while, but the good news, encouraging news, is that things are moving again.
Pretty chaotic out there the past couple hours.
Yes.
Things are back on track now. We'll have more on all of this today at noon. We do return you to your regularly scheduled program.